now let's go with Disney Infinity 2.0 in 3.0 Part 3. Done Aladdin, let's go with Jasmine.
Congratulations! This Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
Now the funny thing about Jasmine in Disney Infinity 3.0 is that 2.0. She now has magical abilities. I was like, since when has she done that? And by the way, that is the carpet. Oh, there's you spin me right round, baby, right round when you go down. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. And another funny thing is that I sort of doubted she would be included because she had a toys box person of herself, and I thought to myself, if they had a toy box person of themselves, it gives them reluctability, or it gives them not having the ability to become playable characters. Boy, was I wrong. Jasmine had a townsperson in 1.0, and yet she's a playable character in 2.0. Okay. We're back to Marvel again. Green Goblin. Now here's a fun. Now the way I was introduced to the Green Goblin was through the 2002 Spider-Man movie, and it was kind of. But to be fair, Norman Osborn is already creepy without the Green Goblin suit. And the way I was introduced to the ultimate version of Green Goblin was the 2005 Ultimate Spider-Man game. I never knew the Green Goblin was so bulky. In this version, he's also bulky. And when I first heard that Disney Infinity 2.0 was going to bring in Marvel superheroes, the first thing I thought to myself, are they going to bring Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man universe? Because I thought his appearance in Marvel in Disney Infinity 2.0 was to celebrate his appearance from Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Speaking of that, I like the Tobey Maguire movies, but I also like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. Unfortunately, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was probably my least favorite. I mean, it had potential, but it sort of fell flat. I mean, I was expecting only two villains to appear in that movie, Rhino and Electro, and Rhino only gets a short cameo at the end, and Green Goblin, and it felt like they shoehorned Green Goblin. I mean, I was not expecting Green Goblin to appear, and being played by Harry Osborn instead of Norman Osborn. And at least the Tobey Maguire had something for the Tobey Maguire movies had something for the villains. The Andrew Garfield villains, on the other hand, are a little shoehorned in with no proper backstories. I think it was just phoned in. But I will say they're not bad movies. By the way, I heard Spider-Man is going to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, as in with Iron Man and all the other
Congratulations!
in Captain
This
America.
Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
Now I kind of find Yondu's voice a little jarring. But I find him an interesting character as well. What the? Oh. What more could I say about the Guardians of the Galaxy? It's a really awesome movie, and I hope to see more of them for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And that's all the Marvel characters I have. Actually, I have 2 more, but they're not completely Marvel.
Congratulations! This Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
Okay, but let's start off with Donald Duck, as in... Donald Duck is... yeah, the one... When I was a kid, I always found his voice very funny. I couldn't understand him, but when I got older, I, for some reason, have the ability to understand him. Ah, fool! There is a funny thing. Until DuckTales, Donald Duck is wearing a sailor suit, and yet you never see him in the Navy. You do see him in the Army, and as a Boy Scout, and even as a Nazi. Yeah. Don't believe me? Check out type in Donald Duck Nazi, and there's an actual World War II short featuring Donald as a Nazi. Yep, your childhood is definitely ruined. Oh, I'm beating up my Uncle Scrooge. I'm beating up my uncle, who for some reason has a bigger head than me. I wish the DuckTales characters made an appearance in Disney Infinity as in playable characters. Now we come to something that's both Marvel...
This Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
It's both Marvel and Disney. As in, it's based on a Marvel comic, but has been refurnished for Disney. Big Hero 6. Now that is a good movie. It wasn't too epic by any means, but I thought it was alright. It is creative. And my favorite parts are with Hiro Hamada trying to interact with Baymax. And those are really funny. Now, okay, looks like we're done with Hero. Now we come to our last Disney Infinity 2.0 character.
Congratulations! This Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
Oh, I'm sorry for beating up a car. Yeah, for some reason, I have no idea how on earth he's able to detach his own fists and have no hands in it, despite the fact that he's a balloony type of a guy. Right, and his hands aren't really that detachable. Are these? I guess the Rocket's fists aren't really. He squeezed him with his hands and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh. His hand is missing. Oh, never mind, it's Dak. You know what? I think I'm just gonna slip in the Tron characters anyway. I know what you're thinking. They are part of 3.0 instead of 2.0. But here's an interesting fact. They were part of 2.0 in the iOS version of this game. And back then they had no figure, but they were made for the iOS version of Disney Infinity 2.0. Oh, it's only 3.0 when they get their first physical figure. And their statues were shown in the PS update for Disney Infinity 2.0. Meaning those were the last two secret characters that Disney Infinity originally planned to come as an update, but instead they became part of 2.0. Now, and let's just slip in. But this one, she doesn't grapple and reel him in, she just attacks him. Okay, that's all the Disney Infinity 2.0 characters in Disney Infinity 3.0. Now I'm gonna do some random stuff with the other Disney stuff. I hope you've enjoyed this video.